Okay, let's gonna see how to fill out the contract to lease. Remember, the contract to lease is not a lease. A lease should be signed before occupancy, or whenever we said in this contract to lease. This is just an offer. Okay, first of all, we put the name of the landlord. Normally you have that on the tax roll. Okay, and here it goes the prospective tenants, either one or two. Well, if it maybe more than two, any tenant that is going to be living there. Normally, the ones that we write over there, it's just the adults. And here we put agree to execute the lease agreement no later than, and here we are telling the other party, okay, the listing agent, when do we expect to have this contract to lease signed. As this is a weekend, I'm going to put on the 30th. Okay. Deposit with the intention of entering a lease with landlord. Tenant has paid, and let's gonna think that the lease is gonna cost $1,000 per month. So I'm gonna put $1,000 here, and normally we use our attorney's escrow account for leases. Okay, so I'm gonna just put it here. Here goes the property address. Okay, so let's gonna write an address. Okay, the address must be complete. It's gonna think that the property is unfurnished. If it's furnished, what we have to do is to make an inventory, that can be in writing and with photos. Photos is also better, just to check to see exactly which furnish do we have. But I'm going to put that is unfurnished. Okay, the property will be used for only residential purposes and occupied by tenant and the following persons. I'm going to put $1. Let's we'll begin. Let's gonna today we are in March. Let's gonna think that they want to enter in April the 1st, and of course has to end one day before that. So normally we're gonna put March 31st, 2021. Okay. Before occupancy, the tenant will pay the sum of, and normally the landlords ask for security last month and first month. So normally here we put 3 months. Okay, but I'm gonna write here the first month. That is gonna be 1,000 due. No, I don't have it. I'm gonna write today's date because we are receiving the money today. Okay. So I have last month, because I don't have advance rent. Last month I'm gonna put also 1,000. Okay, and that's gonna be on April the 1st when they move, and a security deposit also of 1,000, also in April. So what I'm telling everybody is that right now I have 1,000, okay, and I'm gonna receive 2,000 on April 1st. Okay, here I'm gonna write the same thing. Then I will pay total rent. That's gonna be 1,000 times 12 if it's a year. Normally the taxes are included in residential, so I'm going to put 0 here. Tenant will pay the rent including taxes as follows in full. Now we pay monthly. Normally it's on the first day. Month in the amount of $1,000. Pets, that's gonna think that they are prohibited. Smoking, up to you. Normally we put prohibited if the landlord doesn't want them to let them smoke inside. Tenant will pay for all utilities during this lease term, connection charges and deposit for activating existing units, except for you can write something like that, okay? Or you can put directly if you know. For sometimes the association pay internet, sometimes they pay cable, basic cable. You can write that. Can either be this one or can be basic cable. So both ways are okay. Landlord will be responsible for maintenance and repair of the property, except for, let's gonna think that this property has a, I don't know, a pool, okay? That the one who's gonna be responsible is the tenant, okay? When applicable, the lease will be contingent upon condominium cooperative owners to have an association approval, okay? Normally, it's the tenant who pay a non-refundable application fee, and normally it's around between 100 and 150. Let's gonna put that cost 100, and make association approval. I'm gonna, as I told them that I want to have the answer on the 30. I'm gonna tell them that I need that on the 31st maximum. Now additional terms, if you want to write something. Okay, here goes the name of the agents that's representing the tenant. I think that's important. Then you go here, and the prospective tenant or tenants needs to sign here and the date. Okay, landlords here, and if you have the address that the tenant's living in right now, you put it here with the phone and email. All the information, the more than you put is the better. All of them has to initial also versus tenant on tenant, if it's one in this one, if it's two, one on one, and also the landlord when you send that to them. Thank you very much.